Well, I get asked for updates, so I thought I'd make a little short video and say what I've been up to this week. So during this week, I worked a little bit more on the deck, and I've already shown the picnic table, but I put this, I don't know what to call it, a bar up here out of that same wood that I made everything else out of. That was my last piece of pine. So the deck's in pretty good shape. And then did that this week. And then most of the time I spent was on the windows in the little bedroom that has not been remodeled yet. That's this room. So these windows all had to be taken apart and new glass put in. The screen painted, sanded. I'll open one up here. So we got the screens cleaned up, screens painted, the frames all bondoed up. This room here will probably be a small bedroom or nursery if I have some grandkids coming up. And that'll be next year's project. And out here you can see what it looks like from the outside. This is the wall that I replaced, that bottom log, jacked that whole wall up. So these two windows here, which have been boarded up ever since I bought the place 5 years ago, have now been fixed up. The third white window there, on the far right, I did that one last year when we did the guest bedroom. So I worked on that this week. And then I worked out in the carport a little bit more. I'll pause and walk out there. So the carport was not here this year. It's completely built from scratch. That shipping container there on the right was here, and I added this carport on there. This last week I was able to get this old cedar siding and sided this short wall. Probably the last time you saw this, it didn't have that siding on it. And then, looking for stuff to do, I added in those roof braces. Those on the left side. The roof braces on the right side, I put when I built it. Let's see if I'm still recording. Okay, somebody tried to call me. I thought that might mess up the video. So I put roof braces in on the left. Then when I built those, I thought, well, I could build a little shelf up there. So I built a little shelf, and I'll probably put paint and stuff up on that little 1 foot shelf. Then after I built the shelf, I thought, well, I could build a workbench in here. So this is some live edge popple that I cut 2 or 3 years ago. It's 2 inches thick. Popple is I think the local term for a type of aspen. So I built me a workbench out here on the left. Trimmed that down, had to cut a lot of that off. But it's got 1 coat of polyurethane on it. Now, I'll put 1 more coat on it. But it's actually pretty wood, but it's just not very strong. People don't really use it for anything up here. So, those are the projects I've worked on this last week. Now over on this right side, my chop saw will go in the shipping container, and my table saw will go in the shipping container. This grinder I got from Randy's sister and painted that cabinet, cleaned it up. That's going to stay out here with a trash bag. That little table probably will stay out here. I might paint that table. So the new pontoon boat that I bought will be parked in here over the winter. Oh, also I cleaned up this table, cut the top and painted it. Another little work table. I did that this week. So the carport, which the boat will be parked in over the winter, is pretty much done. Of course, I've said that before, till I find something else I want to do with it. And that's the update for this week, as I just continue to find little projects. That's kind of my trash and burn pile. Flowers are doing really good. Flowers do really well up here. So now my workstation area is out there in the carport, whereas I used to do all my work up here on this table by my shed. So a lot of this stuff will get moved out there to the carport, and this will look a lot less junky. All right, well, I guess that's the update for this week. I'll let you go.